Isn't this great? I love this shirt. I got it from Halloween Horror Nights 2012. It was such a good event. It was $20, I think? 20 or 24, I can't remember. I think it was 20. But yeah, it's got all the houses on the back, so you have Universal Halloween Horror Nights 2012 and like Blood. You have a Zombies in the background. So, The Walking Dead, awesome. Alice Cooper, Silent Hill, Penn and Teller's New Vegas, House of Horrors, Dead End, and Gothic. So I'm going to go through and talk about each house and kind of the entire experience of this year's and point out maybe some things that they could change and improve. As well, real quick, another treat. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Darn it. This is my hoodie that I got. This was $38. Not too bad because it's extremely comfortable, really pretty warm. You know, it's got a zipper for it, so I like that because I don't like hoodies that don't have zippers. It's really comfortable, and on the back it says Zombie Crew, so I love that. Kind of obsessed with zombies. Sorry about that, like The Walking Dead. But yeah, they have both of these shirts. I'm pretty sure they have them online at Universal's website if you want to get them. I don't think they'd be the same price. I can check real quick. Here's the shot. Universal's oh, poop. I think they have them online. They probably would. If not, you can probably go on eBay, find one, or something like that. This was the first time I got a shirt from Halloween Horror Nights, or any kind of clothes, as well as the hoodie, so I love it, and I'm going to start collecting them every year, because I saw the one from last year, and I want to get it so badly, so I can start collecting, but oh well. Anywho, going to start explaining the houses now. So, let's go on to, actually, let's do the street experiences first. This year was a little bit different. Instead of having your normal scare zones, they did away with that, and they pretty much said, let's make everywhere around the park a scare zone, so that you would always have this constant fear of, oh my gosh, where are they going to be? Like, they're going to be everywhere. And it went well. It really did. There was one time that I even saw some of them walking through that Italian restaurant that's across from Richter's Burgers and by the Mummy. So that was really cool because they scared a lot of people in that restaurant, and you just like, you know, they're drinking or whatever. And then next thing you know, these guys are coming in and scaring the crap out of people. So it was pretty funny. I did like that part. But at the same time, they really, I feel like there weren't enough of them. If they want to improve, if they want to do that again, which I highly suggest they do, because I kind of liked the way they were everywhere. And don't get me wrong, they scared me quite a few times. Like they still did a really good job, and they were in a lot of places. But I went to Halloween Horror Nights 3 times this year, and the first time, honestly, I didn't really see anybody on the streets at all. So I was kind of like, oh man. And the second time I saw quite a bit. The last time I went was right before Halloween, and there were a ton of them. So, you know, I don't know if they were, I probably just caught them at the right moment, because they switch out every 45 minutes. They were doing a whole, like, cast switch out where they bring out a whole group of one type of person. And you had your traditionals, which were just, like, people from, in little disguises, and they'd have, like, little candy. And they scared the crap out of my little cousin. It was awesome. They were like, do you want any candy? And my little cousin's like, sure. And then they just, like, took off the mask, started screaming at her. And she was, like, running scared. It was great. But, so there are your traditionals. Then there are, vampires, which are pretty good. They had an entire legion of women chainsaw, which, please don't take me sexistly, because some of them did a good job, but honestly, I think the guy chainsaw people did a better job last year. I really do, because this year, one thing I noticed is all the women just kind of walked around with the chainsaws constantly revving. You know, they just walk around with them like, and then when they got close to you, they really let on the gas. And yeah, that's scary. But a lot of times last year, they wouldn't even have it going on. They'd sneak up behind you, and at the exact moment, they'd just pull it back and then start revving it as hard as you can go. So you didn't know they were coming at all. It's not like you see them and hear them coming, and then they come up close to you and then let it go. Because that's not really surprising. Last year, I think they had a little bit better surprise. I don't know if that's because... I don't know. It don't have to do with the fact that they're women. I just think it's a little more intimidating of a guy with a chainsaw than a girl. Unless they were supposed to be like prisoners from like a psychiatric hospital and stuff. So it was still cool. Then there were also creatures like just kind of werewolves and stuff, I think. Gosh, I can't really remember that much. You had like gargoyle type people, which obviously goes with gothic. And those were mostly around the forest beside E.T. and in front of the horror makeup show. So they still honestly kept the original scare zones, they just didn't say these are the exact scare zones where you're going to find people. But generally that's where the people were. They were still in front of Terminator in that little area. They were still in the little forest between the horror makeup show and E.T. They were still, there were a lot in front of E.T. Beside the animal actors on set, there were a lot in front of the Simpsons ride, in front of Men in Black. So it's still got your general areas. Over by the Mummy and Twister. So it was still good though, it was. Where am I at? Shoot, 7 minutes. I'm gonna have to make this 2 parts. So, next I'll talk about the actual houses.